Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Sometimes my brain is not in the right place. Sometimes I tell myself that to do things, and then I sit down and I forget everything, and I fucking blank the fuck out. Not like, but like, I just fucking forget what I'm supposed to do. I got. It's my fault. I be fucking up. How is everybody tonight? I hope you're doing well. I watched two movies with Miss Ashante tonight. One was a prequel to another movie that I've seen fairly recently. Martial arts film. Really good. And you know what? Both of them had martial arts in it, and like the Tom Hardy film was hold on, I can get you the movie. Havoc. The movie was Havoc. Besides wanting to have a talk with the editor, don't know why you had to do the car chase scenes like that. Cars don't move like that. Even fast cars, they don't move like that. And when they do move like that, there's a lot more weight behind those cars than that. I'm sorry. Like, look, it's the only gripe I had with the movie, because other than that, Havoc was a really good film. And the other one that I watched, it's a Thai film, but it's a revenge film. A girl's mother gets killed by one of the Johns that one of her regulars, and she gets put on the street. How you doing, sir? It's nice to see you again, Mr. Bravo. She gets out on the streets, and then this lady fucking takes her takes her in, and she meets two other girls, and it's very much like Charlie's Angels, but like the females, and they're like going after rapists and like bad people. Like, these are all bad people. Like, like everybody is bad here. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much violence. Both films, extreme violence. But I do notice that at least with Eastern films and some Western films, like, they're starting to they're blending the martial arts and the action a little bit better. Like, still straight up fucking, like, stealing from each other, but that's kind of the way art works anyway. But basically, this lady that took the girls in, teaches them, or has been teaching them martial arts, and they're going after the bad gangs and whatever. But their final assassination mission goes wrong, and her name is Jacqueline. Jacqueline. That was the, what would you call her? The final antagonist, I should say. Shit goes wrong, and it was a really phenomenal film, and it leads into, it's a prequel to another film that's from like 2019 or earlier, about a mother whose daughter gets kidnapped, and she goes through she goes all over the country. This is in Thailand, all over the country to find her daughter. It is crazy, and the prequel was just as crazy. I'll have to find out from Miss Ashante what the movie was called. And I can almost see it in my fucking brain, but like I can't. It's it is in the title's in a foreign language, I think. Might not be. I might be wrong, but it was really good. If you can gather by contextual clues what movie I'm talking about, go watch it. I'm doing okay. I've had better months. I've had better years. This month is kind of some bullshit, but as Elton John says, I'm still standing. Somehow, I'm here. I'm extremely tired, but I promised everybody today that they would get time, so everybody has gotten time. The first time I was on was mainly for me. This is really for you guys, but it's all for you guys. So we watched a couple of really good movies. If you're watching, I'm sorry. I apologize. Sometimes I'm not a very thoughtful person, and sometimes I forget things. But I try to be as thoughtful as I can. It's just, I'm doing my best. I know everybody else is too. We're all doing our best to fucking exist in this world. I understand. My brain is just all over the fucking place. Even more so now than usual. That's no excuse. This is. You can see it, Buffy. Anyway, I apologize for being morose. But this month has fucking sucked. April sucked. May sucked. June is right on target to fucking... Well, I can't call it until it fucking happens. Thank you. Just like I have to tell myself, remember that you are not alone. You have people that care about you. You have people that want to help. Maybe not a lot. Maybe You know, you've only got one or two of those people that you can count on, but you know, you're not alone. So how you been, Mr. Bravo? Everything okay with you? Because I know you've had some struggles. Is everything okay on your side? And folks, if you need somebody to talk to, I'm usually here. Um, Hell, I'm 40 something, and I don't know a goddamn thing, but I know how to be a sympathetic ear. Um, and I've been known to give the occasional hug when it's warranted. So thank you for the hug, Mr. Bravo. I appreciate it. Sometimes you do just need a hug. I got one of those from Miss Ashante tonight. Kind of makes things better. Mr. Bravo, did you ever meet my mom? Say hi. Sorry, Mom. Back up here where you're safe. And, the good boy. You're always getting yourself into some kind of what? Always something. You stay out of trouble, okay? Just because we have good vets in our circle of friends doesn't mean I can afford you going out and getting another hole in your butt. You remember that? You remember that? Yeah? Got chomped on by something a couple of years ago. Had a hole in his butt, like on his rear end, like not on his butthole, but like on his hindquarters. It was pretty nasty. Fair enough. That is like one thing. Like I pay for Discord. I pay for a couple of things that I don't make full use of right now. I have some things on the back burner right now. Not back burner, like they're cooking. I have some things cooking. Once I have some things going, I will probably be making use of Discord more often. And also I might have something for members. Again, still cooking, but these are things that would be necessarily behind a member wall. Sensitive topics and whatnot. But I do have some things going. I know I've talked about it in the past, but it's there have been some road bumps in the road. Haven't been able to invest as much in the channel lately as I would like, but that's gonna change. my, hold on, a buddy of mine is interested in running Call of Cthulhu, and I'm seeing if that can work out. I'm also going to be dipping my foot in to a brand and a product that is in my line of work, what I do IRL. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, and you know how crazy the world is getting these days, so like having the ability to be to move about easily is paramount these days. Get your money, you know what I'm saying? There are clouds on the horizon, and very much like in decades past, when the boomers started getting their shit together and pulling all the way, look. Get your money. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Trust few, tell even less. You know what I'm saying? But I would start making your moves now. Yeah. There are a lot of safety nets that are not there as much as they used to be. Not even talking the current political, although that is intertwined in all of it. It's just, well, the inflation has gone up, so money doesn't track as far as it used to, but you still need capital. Get your money. So last time we were here, we were going through some of the Project Purity personal journal entries. We're starting to stake out the main story of the game. There's still other things to find. I gotta find that fucking raider hideout where the bar is so I can get that shotgun. I still need to find that. But other than that, like, we're on track, besides DLC and some things that either I've forgotten that I haven't gone to and will get back to when I start wandering, just wandering, or like, you know, they'll sort themselves out at some point. I know we still will have some undiscovered locations as well. We'll get to them. I'm trying to really chew on this game, if you get my drift. Well, fair enough. There are some people that do that, sir. Like, I hate to say it, but you're gonna have to do like the old folk used to do and hide money in separate places in different formats, so that you always have a safety cushion. I remember, people used to make, well, they probably still do, but we used to have a lot more books back then too. Take ordinary stuff and turn it into places where you can hide money. That's always a safe bet, but you definitely want to have a couple bolt holes, separate places where you can store money. That is, not necessarily, but you want to have one of those too. You want to have an emergency, like after all the other bolt holes are cleaned out, you still need to have an emergency type shit, that kind of stuff. It's funny because we're still finding shit in the ground from the people that did this the last time. So don't forget where you put your money, but you can't take it with you. So if you're a nice person, leave a bunch of motherfucking silver or fucking shit buried in a fucking a quiet place for some future fucking lucky fuck to discover, or it stays there for millennia. You know what I'm saying? And nobody gets it. But like I said, can't take it. You can't take anything with you. We all go naked and alone and afraid, like we came out, screaming into the void and screaming out of the void. But I am reminded, I'm only going to paraphrase, but do not go gently into that night. Scream, claw, fight, breathe, gasp, fight. Do everything you can, because as far as we know, we're only here once.
Of test was inconclusive, but Madison and I are convinced it's a problem with the secondary filtration system. We're going to recalibrate the equipment and try again tomorrow, so that... James, please. I'm trying to work. Now's not the time. So that's the next step. Assuming we get the results we need, we'll
That's
move
your
on
mom.
to... James!
That's your
Stop.
mom's voice.
I need to finish these notes. We'll move on to diagnosing the issues with the radiation dampeners. That should... Ow! James!
In the last stream,
No.
we saw where we were
Really
born.
shouldn't.
It's here in the Jefferson Memorial.
To be honest, the Gex sounded like pure fantasy, even for someone of Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle. A terraforming module capable of producing life from complete lightlessness. But not only was this thing a reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be used after an atomic war. Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. And no slouch, but this man, he could have easily succeeded where I failed. Does his collected knowledge remain within the halls of Vault 112? Journals, holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Yeah. Also, remember that you're always here to improve. You fuck up, put it into your programming to fucking make sure that you remember that fuck up and you try not to fuck up the next time. You should always be your harshest critic. I mean, don't let it destroy you, but you should be always pushing yourself to be a better person. Always try to be a better person. Especially for those that love you and give you their time. So we're missing number 9. I think.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of bronze that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close. But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Now we go to, now we can go here to Smith Casey's garage, put on our vault jumpsuit, and enter the simulation. I mean, we're already in one, but, you know, whatever. So that's Dave. We've also got to go to Dukov's place, which is right there. Yes. I will do Evergreen Mills on another occasion. Am I missing anything? Was I missing, like, I might have missed the 9th recording? I'm not going anywhere for a good. Let's see. See if I missed a holotape somewhere. Look like it. Yeah, I think that's it. It's on the... That's interesting. I wonder if that's how James got out. I'm just making sure I didn't fucking like forget any logs or anything. Yes, we will be doing all the DLC. That will happen. Yes, it will. Okay. So, I gotta go up this way too, because I never did clear this. Okay. This might be how I get in here the second time. Okay. All right. So I do believe we have. Yeah, we've explored everything in the Jefferson Memorial. Gotta do the point lookout DLC. Because we gotta bring the Quebecna back to we gotta bring the Quebecna back to the Dunwich building so that we can destroy the book. Let's see, it's this way. There we go. We are in the... What? What? Oh. That's it, yes? No more sneaky bad guys? I mean, there's probably that sentry. There he is. Yeah. But he's not my concern right now, really. Pretty sure I've looted all of this already, but I can't help myself. Alright, let's just go for it.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, most definitely.
Please take a seat in the nearest available Tranquility Lounger. Thank you for your cooperation.
I don't care what nobody says. I love the hood. The simulation. All kinds of random shit in here. So what, like, did everybody enter the simulation, even the guards? And the Mentats, yeah. blame a man for trying. I can tamper with the simulation. I will. Oh no. It's directed me right to the simulation. So everybody's got their simulation pod. There's Dad. What the hell's wrong with your hair? Well, that one's mine, I guess. Let's look at the other guys. I wonder where Braun is. Where's that dusty asshole? Why do they all look the same? It's so weird. I guess this is my ride. Let's look at one of these. Okay, let's see. This guy right here. So he's stressed. Yeah, very elevated. She's fucking up there too. Yeah, like she must be. Yeah. The Braun must be. She's not being bothered. Oh, okay, that's dead. Yeah. Resident requires, oh shit, stress level extreme, requires medical attention. That's this one. Oh no, that's this one. This one is in danger. Time to enter the Matrix. Uh-oh. $500 XP. Nice. All right.
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Ugh. Alright. So here I am on Tranquility Lane. And, okay. So I know who that is. And I know Betty is over there. George Newspaper.
What can I do for you, sport? Such a kidder. You're on Tranquility Lane, of course. Where else would you be?
I don't know, buddy.
You mean besides how wonderful it is to live here? Everyone's very friendly. Even old lady Dithers, though she's lost most of her marbles. Sounds like you've been spending too much time with your nose in those darned comic books, sport.
The cinnamon sugar twists from Wawa are awesome.
Nope, afraid not. Don't you worry about it, though. You'll find him. Another perfect Saturday afternoon. Make sure you enjoy it, sport. Have a... Hello?
Hiya. Hi there. I'm Timmy. Wanna play? It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean. What? You're weird. Your dad? Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost? Have a great day.
Find Dad. Find Dad. Find Dad.
Hiya, kiddo. What's the good word? Yep, you got that right. Heck of a day to get some work done outdoors. Nice place, real nice. Everyone's friendly and always happy to lend a hand. Is that so? Well, you ought to tell that to my big toe, kiddo. Hurts like the dickens since I stubbed it earlier today. Feels pretty real to me. Can't say that I have, kiddo.
Yeah. Always gotta snap a photo of the extended family, you know what I'm saying?
Good day.
Alright, so I guess everybody's going inside. Except for Bill. technically, it's dog meat, but technically, that's Dad. And this is the little bitch we gotta talk to.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game? We're going to play a game house. Gee, I don't know. What's he like? You mean the man that came here is your daddy? And you're only here because you're looking for him? Oh, this is just too much fun. We're going to have such a good time. Let's play right now.
Oh, fuck her. She's a little...
Oh, don't... I said we're going to play a game. So that's what we're going to do. I said I want to play a game. It's easy. You make Timmy Newsbone cry, and I'll help you. If you don't, then I guess you'll never find out where your daddy is.
It's alright. We'll make him pay for... excuse me, her. Pay for... all of that shit.
Hi, wanna play? Bep- Hi, wanna play? What? No, I don't like her. She's creepy, and she laughs at stuff that isn't funny. What?
That is so fucking crazy. That's just cruel.
No, no. No, no.
I know. Fuck.
Decided you want to play after all, huh?
I had a feeling you'd come around. Since you won the game. Huh? Your father is here, in Tranquility Lane.
Perhaps. Where are you? I'd be more concerned.
And besides, we're done with questions for now. Perhaps we'll address it at a later time. First, I have something else for you to do. Then once again...
For the people.
Are we willing to be...
There is always... Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk.
Then I'm afraid we...
Okay. Where's old lady Dithers?
Good day.
Dithers.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end. We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up. He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it. Don't know. Can't sleep sometimes. Hear voices. My own skin doesn't feel right. None of this is right. You've got to believe me. You've got to find that fail-safe. It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it.
Good day.
What's going on?
Mabel sure does make some wonderful pies. She's a great cook.
Bye.
So in the abandoned house. 'Cause, if you would like, you can do the, this must be the abandoned house. This doesn't have anything. want to figure this out myself. There it is. Okay, so this is the only one that is left to choose. I don't want to go through the whole torturing thing with Dr. Braun. If you want to do that, you can do that on your own. I did it the first time. And you have to do that one with making Timmy Newsbaum cry. That's just not really my jam. Like, I'm not a mean person like that. So, eventually you're going to have to do this anyway, but you can do the whole. Okay, so there is a portion where you can become the pint-sized slasher, which is kind of fun. But again, if you want to do that, we can do. You can do that. Alright, I'll do this. So I don't have to do this fucking shit again. But you can report back to Betty and do the whole thing, or you can do this, which you do have to do anyways. Oh, so you can either report back to Betty, or you can go. Okay. All right. Well. All right. Do I have a load point? I do. Okay. Okay. So, this is what you end up leaving dear Dr. Braun. You leave him with himself. So, let's wow. Wow. Wait, what? So, you asshole.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subject will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
You've taken them.
It's not fair. Nobody to play with ever again.
Hello, sir.
All right. So this is without doing all the cruel shit that you're expected to do under Braun.
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here? Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Braun, or I might have fared better. It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all. I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a Gek, we can make Project Purity work. Yes, with what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates. That's my... Let's...
So, if you want me to do the complete Tranquility Lane, I will. I just don't. I don't take any pleasure in doing it. It's needlessly cruel just to satiate the needs of a fucking bitter fucking lonely old man, and I'm no thank you. You can find it online, you can do whatever, but if you really want me to do it, I will, but it'll be on a separate playthrough. I have my save there at the beginning where I made Timmy cry. I'm not a willfully evil dude, or even mean. There'll be times when I don't want to interact with anybody, but you would want somebody to hear you out if you needed to talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody has passed. These guys have been in here since the fucking bombs went off. They've literally been in those motherfuckers since it. Look at it, they're still the monitors are still going, but they've been in there since the bombs went off, stuck in there with Dr. Braun. It's weird that you can't go in here. I mean, you could probably no clip in there, but it's probably not anything there.
Hello, sir.
If you want to be evil, though, it's the perfect time because you get to be the pint-sized slasher. I'm just not interested in the evil path. I'm not. Hello, sir. Oh, okay. So that okay. I see you on Kick now. Okay. So all my my chat works across the board now. I can actually Oh, okay. I see you on you went from YouTube to Kick. Okay. Yeah, I get all my notifications now. I can see when everybody like whether you're messaging on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. I can see you guys now. Like, that's very, very convenient. And I can actually put that down now and just do this. What did you think about, did you enjoy doing the Tranquility Lane, like the evil part, like working for Betty, Bravo, or what did you, like I eventually found, like the first time I played through, I eventually found Lady Dithers because I was like, what the fuck, or did I? I think maybe I might have done it Bronze way first because I didn't. I don't know. I don't remember. I might have found it eventually and like looked up the code or the sequence. Bravo for me now because like if had this been my first couple of times around, I would have just gone to the internet and looked it up. Ooh, look at Rivet City all lit up.
You've helped me so much. It seems... You mean... My...
Get my motherfucking karma back to where it was. Look at that. The memorial's nice and cleaned out. You know what I mean? I'm down to fucking like kill super mutants and raiders and fucking feral ghouls and everything, but I've got no interest in fucking torturing like innocent people. I just don't. There are plenty of YouTube videos that you can look at to see that sequence when you work for Dr. Braun. It's not enjoyable for me, so I'm just gonna not do it.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Good to see you.
It is this way. Signs of that.
Yes?
Oh yeah, after.
Hey, please excuse me. There is much work to be done.
There is a lot of work to be done. Yes.
Mort, this place won't clean itself. That's my job.
Fair.
I do the
I
repairs
told you it
around
would
here,
work,
so if
Madison.
you see something
Now
that needs
I can
fixing, let
prove
me
it.
know.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This
Hope
is what
everybody's
we've been
doing
waiting
okay
for.
this evening. Actually, this morning.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a GEC. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
You know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again. Is everything all right?
Did you need something? Did you
Fallout
need
TTW? What's that?
Hey,
Hello, son.
Dr. Lee, the new solutions will be ready in a few hours. Perfect.
Hey.
I'll be ready.
We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek. It'll be good to work.
Right, we gotta fucking actually go.
Hello, son.
Yes?
okay. Right. With how many 800 mods? God bless. Where you? Oh. There's.
Hey there. I hear we have you to thank for getting us up and running again.
Yes.
Who, me? Nothing special. I grew up in Rivet City.
Who,
and was
me?
always
Yes,
interested
you.
in what the scientists were doing there. Dr. Lee took me under her wing and taught me everything I know. Dan and I were out in the field when we got the call to come back. I don't see why not. Between Dr. Lee and your dad, we've got the best minds on the job. They can do just about anything. Yeah, I think we'll be up and running in no time. I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. It's seeping in from the tidal basin, which means it's radioactive. If that's not bad enough, if there are any loose wires as the power comes back on, you might get a bit of a jolt. Know what I mean?
Listen, I know who you are, okay? As far as I'm concerned, you've got no business being here, so just stay out of my way. Unlike some people around here, I stuck with Dr. Lee through it all. I was the last one to leave when we finally gave up. Now your daddy shows up out of the blue, and suddenly I have to drop everything to come back and help pick up the pieces. Sure. No matter that he disappears for almost 20 years, leaving us all hanging. It's not like we have lives or anything. The hell do you care? You showed up here, 5 minutes ago, and now you're strutting around like you own the place? You shouldn't even be here. Why don't you go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing and leave me alone? Not if you keep at. Besides the fact that don't touch anything you're not told to. There's enough to do around here without having to clean up after you. Just stay out of...
See, if I was an evil character, you would have been dead by now. Here they finally showed up. I can understand their bitterness. I can.
Did you need
I'm not
something?
trying to put you off, but we need to get to Project Purity.
Did you need
I
something?
mean, we're here, aren't we? Oh, we gotta go up.
What?
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, great.
Did you need something?
No.
Hello, son. Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother's favorite passage? Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier. This is the water of life. Your mother's dream. No point in wasting time. Let's get to work. There's much to be done. The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance of rebuilding, starting over. The project was abandoned shortly after you were born. Things have deteriorated here since then, and there's been some flooding. I need you to get to the flood control pumps and activate them so we can clear out the water and reach the mainframe. The automatic doors sealed when the flooding occurred, so you'll have to use the access tunnels to reach the pumps.
Now we go back and
How's it going?
is it there? No. No, it is there. Yeah, but how do you... Oh, yeah, probably down there, right? Right here.
Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses.
Hey, here's an idea. Just
All right.
Hey there.
I've been hearing good things about you. Is it true? Did you really disarm the bomb in Megaton?
Yes, sir.
I'm very proud of you, even though you put yourself in harm's way. Just please be careful out there. This is a dangerous world. Far more dangerous than anyone in that vault knows. Right. The flooding shorted out some of the fuse boxes downstairs, including one that controls some of the automatic doors. Here, take these fuses. The box is back down in the sub-basement near the eastern end of the level. Once the fuses are replaced, you'll be able to get to the mainframe.
Be careful.
Come away.
You should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
I even have a...
Access the mainframe. Everything all right? Good luck. Use the intercom so I can tell you where to go next. There are a few minor repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Why don't you come back here and give me a hand? Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need you to do. Janice says there's a blockage in one of the intake pipes. It's on your way back. Head back up to the museum level and give me a call on the intercom when you get there.
person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
That's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave
is he
has
doing
no
here?
authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave at once.
Am I to assume, sir, that you are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore, you are to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel. Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes.
Sorry that fucking happened.
Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Then you will immediately hand over all materials related to this project. Aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
Enough of these delays.
Just another minute and I'll be done. Run.
What is he doing in there?
Fuck you.
James. He's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now. James, your father caused an overload. He sacrificed himself to keep the Enclave from getting the purifier and to buy us some time to escape. There'll be more of them coming. We need to get out of here before they find us, or else your father died in vain. There's nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. You died the same way he did. There's an old tunnel that will lead us out of here to someplace safe. We used it as an evacuation route once before, but that was a long time ago. I hope everyone remembers how to get there. There isn't time to round everyone up. Come on, follow me, and hurry!
Oh, are you serious? Yes, I know.
We need to escape while we can.
Hey there.
Hi.
What did you do?
Don't wander off. We're going to need you. This tunnel leads to the Citadel, the Brotherhood of Steel's fortress. We should be safe there, if we can make it. I don't know what's it. No one has used these tunnels in years, but we can't stay put. The Enclave will find us eventually. We have to get moving. We need to keep everyone together, and we need to get through this tunnel as quickly as possible. We're not safe until we reach the other side. You should stay close, and we'll follow behind you. We'll be...
Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring to our great national... That's right, America. Before we were devastated by the atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. Perfect cloudless day.
What is it? Are you sure?
Like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose, to make you, dear America,
Huh. That's funny.
Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America.
What is it?
And baseball will live
We'll
again.
be...
Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will...
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
Ooh. Come on, stop!
What do you think you're doing?
About to fucking eat it too.
Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't...
Thank you for waiting.
Fear the terrible uncertainty.
guess this is where they were coming from.
Reflect upon all I have said,
Why would you?
Glad that's over.
Cool to know that I could make all of those things though.
These guys are schemers, crooks, and killers. And the sooner you all realize that and stand up to their oppression, the better. That, my friends, is fighting the good fight. Thanks for listening, children.
We can't go any further. We need to stop. Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I don't have sufficient medical supplies with me, or else this wouldn't be a... Yes, this looks to... Thank you.
Because buff out would have killed him.
Once we reach the Citadel, you'll be fine. What is it? Are you...
Oh, she wouldn't fucking take that tone with me. Shit. robot helmet. Nice. Where are they?
Now is not a good time to be talking. I am feeling better. We must...
What is it? We'll be right.
Where is the doctor? Okay, there he is. Okay. There's...
Now is not a good time to be. I am feeling better, but...
I forgot about this. That's what it was. But he can't save you now.
What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean? What? I don't think it's the, well, it's the same tile set, but this is the same, oh, no, it's the same tile set, but, hi baby, but it's not the one with the plungers in it. That was cool. Oh! This is much easier than I remember it being. Although, because I said that, go ahead and save. Keep playing after. Yes. I'm going to try to do 100%. I know the achievements aren't active anymore on Fallout 3, at least not that I see. But oh, probably because I have mods installed, maybe. I see you, bro. Here we go. God damn it. I couldn't reach the fucking, the stim pack fast enough. I was in the middle of the reloading animation. Okay. So, we gotta do this again.
What is it? Are you sure? What is it?
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I missed this. All he had on was a harmonic and a little bit of change from the pre-war. Alright. Got our quantum. God damn it. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Nope. Because I just fucking killed Dr. Lee. So that was the roamers. No, Reavers. It was the Farragoul Reavers. Okay. So these guys are the top fucking dog when it comes to the ghouls, and I think it might even be one of the strongest NPCs in the game. Fuck these guys. Like, seriously, fuck the ghoul reavers. This is for 14 caps. He was guarding 14 caps. And a mannequin. Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Suspect detected. Commencing attack.
Ooh, that was cool.
What is it? We'll be right.
Really? Alright.
I am Dr. Madison Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the Citadel. You'll have to leave now.
Lions! I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. You open this goddamn door right now.
Oh, boy. Yes, ma'am. He's like, really? That worked?
What do you need, civilian? That's an affirmative. You're... Of course.
All right. We finally got into the fucking Citadel. Who motherfucking raw? Ain't that right, good boy? Ain't that right? We got into the Citadel. We can get the power armor now. We can get the power armor now. Oh, I get a Pokemon. Let's, let's wait for everything to... So... This is the Citadel. Well, that's the Capital Wasteland. But this is the Citadel. Doesn't look like much, but it's a semi-home. Look at that beautiful, busted up fucking Capital Wasteland. Ooh, what is that? Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I got them all motherfucking riled up. They're like, what the fuck? Too bad I don't have any fucking ammo. Alright. Back inside we go. And now we're in the Citadel.
Don't talk down to me, Lions. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more. I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Edison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the purifier. Lions, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No, calm down. You know as well as I do that the purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All right, Madison. It'll be okay. Now, this is James's son,
I miss Elder
presume?
Lions.
I can see the resemblance.
Yes. He knows what we need. Vault Tech computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well. We'll sort this all out.
I need to speak with you, Father.
Certainly.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Sarah, it's on your mind.
Father, I know that you do not wish to discuss the fate of the outcasts, but there are some who say...
Oh, Sarah, my dear, sweet girl, so eager you are to rush headlong into battle. But no, not now, not yet. Our time will come, fear not.
Yes, Father, I understand. You have my apologies.
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man. Talk to Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall. The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake, but a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly save the survivors in this wasteland. I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. Some of my soldiers called me a hero. Others called me a traitor. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock me. I cannot fault their dedication, even if I find them lacking in compassion. Has it been worth the cost in lives and resources to protect people like you from the super mutants? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life, and most of our recent recruits have come from those we've saved over the years. It's cost us, but we've saved many lives and made the capital wasteland a place where people can live. Yes, I'd say that's been worth it.
Fair enough, or Elder Lyons.
Even now, a year after they left, the wounds of their departure are still sore. Some of my soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Bless them for their loyalty. They're more angry about it than I ever was. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I hear them wondering if they should have gone with them. I can't blame them, but I stand by my decision, and I respect theirs. Only in a very broad sense. The Brotherhood's oaths are to protect humanity's progress, but not necessarily every human. The outcasts and members of the Brotherhood in other places consider it a waste to protect most people. After all, they say, everyone knows how to make another human, but the secrets to making a P-94 plasma rifle are all but lost.
Yeah, what good is a P-94 if there's nobody there to... Whatever.
Yes. More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning. The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know? The Brotherhood began on the West Coast. It exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid. Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology, and we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything. It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries. Would you believe? No. It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
I feel you, sir.
Why, yes. Yes, indeed, there is someone. Our intrepid paladin Gunny trains all initiates in the use of power armor. When they're ready. Under the circumstances, I will allow Gunny to train you as well. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval.
Thank you, brother.
Rifle, pistol, police baton. Make your weapons.
Initiate, you've got a lot of nerve to interrupt. Oh, my apologies, stranger. I thought you were one of these worthless initiates.
Do I dress like I'm one of your initiates?
Without me here to powder their asses. I am charged with the duty of turning these maggots into brothers of steel. With the threat of the Enclave, they're likely going to be pressed into service before they've taken the oath. So I've got a lot of work to do. Heard you were coming. Yeah, I can train you, but don't ask me to like it. My initiates sweat blood, and you just get a free pass?
No
Anyway,
free passes.
You ready for this? Now look, to wear power armor, first thing you need to do is relax your muscles. Let the suit do the work, okay? Now you. What aid can I offer you, outsider? Killing unarmed civilians makes me sick. Come over here. Try fighting someone who shoots back. Fucking cowards.
Amen.
Why do you think I ride these initiates so hard? I make training hell, so fighting those uglies won't be.
Fair.
If you...
Okay, so... Yeah, look at that. I'm in power armor.
What aid can I offer you, outsider?
So where are we going? I feel so much better being in power armor. Right. Let's go see Liberty Prime too.
You honor us with your presence.
Hey, you should take a look at the power armor I'm wearing. Maybe take some notes. Possibly maybe use it to upgrade your armor. Just saying. That's a ring. All right, let's see what else is down here. Right. So,
Oh, yes, hello, I've heard about you. We don't get many strangers here in the Citadel, especially those who walk about unescorted. I am Scribe Bowditch. If you require something, simply ask. It's a rather sad story, I'm afraid. Last year, some of our soldiers had grave disagreements with the decisions of Elder Lyons. Disagreements spiraled out of control, and there was a schism in the ranks. The loyal soldiers practically threw out the dissenters. Now they call themselves the Outcasts. Where Elder Lyons has fought to protect the people of the Capital Wasteland, the Outcasts demanded we move on and leave them to their fates. They insisted there was more important technology to be recovered in a scientific base in the ruins of Fort Independence to the west.
We'll get to that.
As callous as their decision may be, it's more in line with our original mission. Elder Lyons is an inspiration to us, but to them, he's a traitor. The soldiers rallied behind Paladin Kasdan, who was one of Elder Lyons' original squad. They served together for over 20 years. Kasdan was well respected and every bit as loyal to the Brotherhood as Elder Lyons. He just disagreed with the interpretations of our oaths. But when disagreements turned into fistfights, he left with the Outcasts. We lost more allies that day than we ever have to any battle. Lyons and Kasdan would have to agree to any sort of reconciliation, and that's pretty unlikely. They're both quite proud and stubborn. Me, I just wish there was a way we could all agree that at least we're still on the same side. There are bigger problems out there after all. As much as some of our soldiers would like to see them shot for deserting, there's not much we can do. We're too busy with the super mutants. Meanwhile, they're busy seeking out new technology and trying to get back in contact with the Brotherhood out west. So our paths rarely cross, but it's never pretty when they do. I just hope things cool down before it gets worse. It. Why, a great many things. There are 3 orders within the scribes, you see, each dedicated to a different field of study. Of course, there's the Order of the Sword, Order of the Shield, and Order of the Quill. The Order of the Sword develops and maintains the Brotherhood's weapons. The Order of the Shield does the same for our power armor and defenses. The Order of the Quill is responsible for recovering and preserving knowledge, ancient and otherwise. I am Proctor of the Order of the Shield. I oversee the others in my order and make sure our defenses are up to snuff. Do you know how long it took to fortify these ruins? From the husk of the Pentagon, I carved a grand citadel. No easy task, my friend. Ah, but that was yesterday, when all we had to worry about was those damn super mutants. The Enclave, now, that's a different problem altogether. So, they're sporting some pretty impressive power armor, I'll give them that. The Advanced Mark II. But that's all right. With a few modifications, our own armor will more than handle anything they throw at it. They're relentless, like nothing I've ever seen before. I honestly think they see our brothers in power armor as some kind of
I got the
canned meal. Some of the
I'll show you in a minute.
Pieces we've had brought back. Men and women ripped in half. Some pulled through their armor. Just horrible.
Damn, pulled through your armor. Fuck.
I suppose. Oh, yes, I can. In fact, I suspect I could write several texts on the various details of the Brotherhood. But I suspect you're in a hurry, so what particulars would you like to know? It seems like whichever challenge we're facing is always the biggest one. Survival at first, then expansion, and now cohesion. We've seen plenty of wasteland freaks or would-be dictators. They're not too bad, at least we've faced that sort of thing before. But more recent events, like the schism with the Outcasts, those are the problems that worry me. I'm afraid the answer to that is a lot more nuanced than others might suggest. Brotherhood members are sworn to acquire and protect technology of the past, but not everyone interprets these oaths in the same way. Elder Lyons sees these duties as part of a larger dedication to protect the innocent. Some, like the outcasts, disagree with these priorities. I like to think that I've still got
I
some
have
big
the
achievements left in me,
I have
although
one that
some of
belonged
my
to Enclave.
joints seem to disagree these days. I'll tell you what the lowlights of my time have been, though. Every time I've been shot at. I'm a scribe, not a soldier. Oh. Back. It's been a shutdown in the port shoulders.
So, I am wearing the Tesla armor.
Looks like the gyros are locked up again. It'll take a few hours to clean it out.
Now I'm all like glowy and buzzy. This, I think all the armor, all the power, all the power armor that they're wearing right now is T-45. The one that we find at Fort Independence is the T-51, T-51B, the winterized one. There's the other guy that was the weapons guy, right?
Hail.
That's the courtyard.
Nothing out of the ordinary. The area around.
I know Scribe Rothschild is down there. That's the smithy. No mobility, no navigation translation, but got a bunch of it going, but the power management is crap. Okay, that's still ring. Okay, so I need to go downstairs. Maybe the weapons guy is downstairs.
Excellent. I'm a bit concerned, though.
Yes. Yes, he is. Ooh, look at that plasma rifle.
The elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe Peabody. Welcome, etc. Now, I'm really very busy. Is there something you needed? You want to talk to Scribe Jameson? Indeed. Pay no heed to those headstrong knights with their pop guns and bravado. It is the scribes who make the Brotherhood what it truly is. The brawn is useless without the brain. Each order of scribes is dedicated to a unique field, all equally important, all more important than those dim-witted grunts. Sword, of course. Weapons, my boy. You name it, I have helped someone kill it. I'm the proctor of the Order of the Sword, you see. Weapons research, development, and maintenance, all my responsibility. Let me... So they have plasma weapons. Bah! It's strong technology, I'll give you that, but limited in modability. I've already started removing the compensators on our laser weapons to cut through the black devil power armor of theirs. We'll drop them like any other meat, don't you worry.
God damn.
Foul, detestable beasts. They're like an infestation. We cut them down and they return again and again. Always so determined to kill or catch.
But
why?
When you are escorting Dr. Lee through the tunnels, there are several Enclave soldiers with the Hellfire armor and the Arc armor.
Ha!
Okay. No better than he could have done.
In the L?
That's cool. Alright, let's see. What's this one? That's Liberty Prime's operations. Stories. Codename Liberty Prime. No less than the creation of the most powerful combat robot the battlefield has ever seen, with the express goal of liberating occupied Anchorage, Alaska, from its Chinese aggressors. Straight quarterback launching nukes. It's crazy that and they never got to got the motherfucker working. Yep. Yes, I have that one. I have that one back at the in Megaton. And I apologize. Like I can change the color of the text on everything except for this stuff. So I do apologize if you can't see it. Wow, still at 3%. Everybody's trying to prove that they've got some kind of like worth the Western elders too. It looks really cool though.
Primary targets. Eliminate all red Chinese invaders. Emergency communist acquisition directive. Immediate self-destruct. Better dead than red.
Better dead than red. There's Scribe Rothschild.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. I have been a part of the Brotherhood for many years. Enough that I was here when Project Purity first began. I did not work directly with your father. He and his team valued their independence, and I respected that. Think nothing of it. Now, Dr. Lee has explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault-Tec equipment. A GEC? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some who doubt such a device really exists, let alone works. If, however, you share your father's determination, I may be able to assist you in locating one. Possibly. I'm afraid I won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere. I can, however, give you access to an old pre-war computer from Vault-Tec. It may have the information you need.
You'll find the terminal in the archives in the A-Ring.
You are welcome. If you require further assistance, I may be able to help.
See, you have every opportunity to be a complete asshole to them, to him, and it's probably not a a pretty sight when you are through.
Things are well with you.
Good morning, Elder. I'm sorry to report that things are not as they should be. Ever since Kasdan was outcast...
Scribe, you are not to speak the name of an outcast in the walls of the Citadel. Is that understood?
I know the protocols, sir.
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say, I'm not sure what you're doing in my armory. We run a tight ship, and unless Elder Lion says, Quartermaster...
But the equipment that they stole
Fair enough.
is very valuable. Our weapons are beginning to deteriorate without the spare parts.
I understand, Peabody. But you'll need to make do the best you can. If our weapons can't penetrate that Enclave armor, we stand no chance.
Yes, Elder, I understand. Forgive me for speaking out of turn. My frustration got the better of me. What do you want outside?
It would be
And the
cool.
elders-
It would be cool if you could like help them with that kind of shit.
The purifier complex.
So we
With
need to
those
go.
vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable rate.
Very well. Thank you for the update.
Look at those fucking nukes on his back, man. Nope.
What's the situation?
Enclave troops have fortified the purifier complex. With those vertibirds, they're able to transport.
They're like, do you know why this guy is showing up in... It's Tesla power
Hail.
armor. That's what that is. Not ARC power armor. Tesla.
Scribe Rothschild wanted those AMS tests done right away, so I went ahead and handled it for you. You up?
Hail, outsider. I am Scribe Jameson. Word of your ordeal has spread. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father. But if I can help you in any way, please let me know. You have? Oh my. This brings to light a sad affair for the Brotherhood. But perhaps it is something that you can assist us with. If you have the time, I have an offer for you. Good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the Brotherhood operates all over the DC ruins, often detached from the main base here at the Citadel. We're short on communication equipment, so many of the groups in the field operate as independent cells, without standing orders. Sometimes, I'm afraid that their missions end in their deaths. As Keeper of the Scrolls, it's my charge to write of each fallen brother's deeds. Exactly. A brother fallen in the field may have no one to carry word of his death back to me. In calmer times, we could send detachments and messengers to learn their fates. But with our manpower stretched thin, we have no such luxury. Which is why I must now ask you for your help. Each brother wears a holotag like the one you found. Should you find any of the fallen brethren in the field, I ask that you return their tags to me, so that I might record their deeds in the scrolls. Scrolls are kept by the head librarian of each Brotherhood bunker. The scrolls are a record of the Brotherhood itself. Into each scroll is written the name and deeds of each of our brothers. Battles, what technology is recovered, when he was promoted, everything. The last entry for each brother is that brother's death. It is important, as the way a man dies is just as important as the manner in which he lives. And so, each man who nobly serves the Brotherhood ascends into our history, to be remembered by those who come after him.
They are on our fallen brothers throughout the DC ruins. However, I can't give you a full report on the locations of all of our operations. As I said, many of the units in the field operate independently. As you wish. Just quite a few, but most are distinctly unladylike and unworthy of discussion. I will tell you that the Brotherhood has encountered the Enclave before, and their motives were just as sinister then as they are now. The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades. First out west, then in Chicago, now here. But this group of super mutants is different somehow. Physically, yes, but mentally as well. If we knew where they came from, we'd know why.
So there's Hellfire and there's Tesla armor, and then the regular Mark II armor that they wear.
Yes. Have you? It saddens me to hear of my fallen brethren, but their names indeed... Their names shall be written into the scrolls, to be remembered forever. As for you, here's your reward. Use it well and in good health. I look forward to our...
Honor us with your presence here.
Further investigations into the UFO codenamed Paladin have confirmed our suspicions. On the evening of May 3rd, 2062, an alien craft of unknown make and origin did indeed breach the airspace just north of Hagerstown, Maryland, and crashed into a heavily wooded, non-residential area. Unfortunately, attempts to retrieve the craft proved unsuccessful. It simply could not be located, either due to some kind of advanced invisibility shielding, or because the occupants managed to make repairs and vacate the crash site before our arrival. Despite our failure of recovery, the significance of this event cannot be denied. We are not alone. Subliminal messaging in media. So even back then, the government knew that stuff used with FEV were sterile. That's cool. There's 76. Yeah, so the Hellfire is the one that has the fire resistance, or gives you something or other, and the Tesla armor gives you +10 to energy weapons, or maybe it's +2, something like that. Ah. There's the Gek. Wow, they don't give you much information. It's also, that's all interesting. It's all very interesting. Ah, god damn it, at the same time. Oh, let's see. 106. I think 106 was the Gary Vault, right? Let's go through the rest of them first. Yeah. That's the Gary Vault. Okay. 108 is the Gary Vault. 106 is the one we just came back from with Braun, right? Or no, yeah, this is the Von Braun one. What was 95 test subject? was 106. Hold on. I must be getting tired. What was 106? What was Vault 106? Okay, so that's the one, wait, 106 was the one with the, that was with the mind control stuff, right? Right, that's okay, so that's when they pumped psychoactive drugs into the, okay. Okay, okay, okay. In 92 was the one with the instruments. Okay. Okay.
I have those results.
Yeah, I don't care.
I sent them over to your station.
Maximum archive. Yeah, everybody knows about Diary of Maximum and all that stuff. Okay. Right. Hi.
You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place. I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow, if my father permits it. You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we can figure out where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not...
I gotcha. I'm going there.
It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so.
Welcome.
Hey.
Did you have any success? I take it. As it happens, the Brotherhood has some information about Vault 87. Let me show you what we know.
I know where it is. I'm just like doing that.
This map shows the locations of all known vaults in the local area. Vault 87 has been highlighted for you. There. Entrance to Vault 87 will be particularly difficult for you, I'm afraid. The area is highly irradiated. Lethal levels are all around the entrance. Gaining direct access will be quite impossible. You share your father's determination, it seems. And in this case, you are correct. There may well be another way. Vault 87 is located very close to the site of Lamplight Caverns. It is entirely probable that the vault may be entered from within the caves. The Brotherhood simply cannot spare the resources necessary to investigate the area. Perhaps you may be more successful. If you do find anything, please return here so that we may decide how best to proceed. I wish we could do more, but the Brotherhood potentially faces a very pressing, very real threat in the Enclave. All of my efforts must now be devoted to assessing the threat they may pose to us. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, also, in the corner of the map, right outside of right outside of Oasis, right around here, there is a bridge, like a little bridge, and underneath it, there's like a lone Enclave soldier, like patrolling early on in the game. So if you get power, I mean, you'd have to do the main quest early on, but like, I mean, there is like Enclave armor you could at least sell or save for later, like early in the game.
Scribe Rothschild wanted those AMS tests done right away.
Welcome.
So I went ahead and handled it for you.
It's kind of odd that there's only 5 vaults in the DC area that we know of. So, it is about 3 o'clock, and I have to be up in 6 hours. So, I'm going to call it here for tonight. We've made a lot of progress tonight.
Thanks for the information.
We cleared out the Jefferson Memorial. Went and found Dad in Vault 108. Bypassed the bullshit we had to do with Betty because I don't feel like torturing people. Made our way to Rivet City. Ran into the Enclave. Led Dr. Lee and a bunch of survivors through a series of tunnels, all while providing cover fire, keeping everyone safe. Accidentally domed Dr. Lee, had to do that part over again. Died once or twice. No, I think it was just once. Made it to the Citadel. Got my power armor training finally. Oh god, that felt sweet. And we're getting into the meat of the maiden quest. So not bad for 3.5 hours work, you know. Plus we had some chat time before we started. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sometimes I do like to read the lore, but I get kind of self-conscious about it. I have to remember to speak slowly and make sure I enunciate. Yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe read more of the lore if y'all dig it. Yeah, I'm tired as fuck. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. I love you all. Take care of each other. Be kind to each other. Be patient with each other. We're all going through some shit right now, like every one of us. We have to remember that. I will probably see you guys tomorrow evening. Something like that. Don't hold me to it, but I'm trying to be on as regularly as I can. I'm just there's a lot of shit going on right now. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to bed.